Hey, it's Jeremy Osterberger with BIC Magazine. We're at the Gulf Coast Industry Forum 2022, hosted by the Economic Alliance Houston Port Region. I'm here with Louie DeHaes. He's Vice President for Kaneka Americas. Louie, how are you doing?
Good, good.
Yeah, so Louie just got off the stage here at the Gulf Coast Industry Forum. Give us a quick overview of Kaneka. Talk about some of the products you produce.
Okay, Kaneka is a $8 billion company stationed or established in Japan. We do have a facility in Pasadena, Texas, that kind of coordinates all the Kaneka American holding companies in the United States. We have facilities in Ohio, California, sales offices up and down the east and west coast. But our primary focus is Pasadena. And we have 5 business units there. We make everything from vitamin supplements to plastic additives.
Louie, let's talk about Pasadena. There's some exciting news going on at that site. Give us an update on the biopolymers investment.
Well, we're looking at building a biopolymer facility. It's going to be a game changer for the plastic industry. Basically, this is a fully biodegradable plastic that you can either put it in a compost pile, throw it in a landfill, or if it ends up in the ocean, it will get eaten by naturally occurring bacteria, so it disappears.
Louie, what would that include? Some fermentation units?
Yes, it's a biofermentation process, and we developed the microbe that grows the biopolymer in Japan.
Very cool. Louie, let's go into training. So you talked a little bit about training. What's been your approach to developing some leaders within Kaneka?
Well, we used to start with the what. We tell people what to do, but now we realize we need to tell them why they're doing what we tell them to do. But the leadership challenge book by Posner, we utilize that methodology to train our leaders. And the first essential thing you have to have between two leaders, or a manager and a leader, is trust. And so we build trust, we do exercises. If you establish trust, you can establish a good working team.
Louie, on stage you mentioned that in 2019 you guys had 6 minor recordables. Talk about how you've improved safety and what was your approach?
Well, what we did, Kaneka has always been a onesie-twosie recordable rate over the years since 1985 when we established the plant here in Pasadena. And what we did in 2019, we had a rash of like you said, minor recordables, strains, twisted elbows, nothing serious, a couple stitches. But what we did was we had some focus groups, and we figured out that we weren't getting out in the field and working with the operators and the maintenance people and answering their questions if they had any questions. So we started scheduling time. Everybody in management, engineering, started scheduling time on their calendars out in the field. And we had some sacred times like Wednesday morning from 7 to noon. Everybody was doing safety activities.
Yeah, that's it. Management by walk around, right?
Right.
MBW.
Yeah, and everybody was getting complacent, and we brought them back to, focusing on safety as their #1 goal, and it worked. It worked.
That sacred hours approach is interesting to me. I got 3 kids under 10. I don't have too many hours. I got to make those sacred hours.
What you do, you have to put it on. And nowadays, they have a book called Death by Meetings.
That's right.
That's where we were. So we just, if it's something important, you need to schedule it. Put it on your calendar, and nobody can jump over it, and you can't cancel out a meeting to go to some other meeting when you're focused on safety.
Louie, last question. Let's talk about the future. Where is Kaneka headed next?
Biopolymer. We're going all in on biopolymer. We're going to basically, if things go as planned, we'll double our staff. Which we have 450 now. We'll have 900 within the next 10 to 15 years.
10 to 15 years will be the timeline on that.
Yeah.
Well, Louie, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you hanging out with BIC Magazine.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.